Welcome back, my friends! Today we're going to finish off Pokifying remaining Espadas. You don't need to watch the first video, but it'd be super cool if you did. Link in the description down below. Oh boy, I can't wait to add some new Pokemons to my collection. There goes one now! Go Neutra!
I'm dying. Help me.
Dang it! Well, there's always next time. Now, while I should be posting something more Halloween-y, Espadas are technically ghosts. So even though there are no ghost types in this video, I hope you enjoy. Starting us off is the fabulous Szayelaporro Granz. Tall, thin, and wearing fake glasses, he's made to feel the anime glasses meme archetype to a T. With his specialization as a mad biologist and resurrection form that looks like a mushroom fairy wings, I thought long and hard about what to emphasize. Which is how I came up with Sipguana, the tasting Pokemon, grass dark type. This Pokemon is often seen tasting nectar and carefully breeding flower to be the most eye-catching and enticing for its bug type prey. It uses its natural camouflage to let unwary foes to touch its highly toxic fingertips. I used the resurrection wings as the inspiration for the flower's stamen-like tentacles and fingertips. And his tall, lanky body made me immediately think of kind of a snake or a lizard body, though his release command of Sip certainly helped as well. On the final note, this Pokemon's ability would be Catalysis, which increases the power of any poison moves when the target is afflicted with any status condition. In Some Guy First, we have a guest artist, Ultrade. Over on the website we know as Twitter at Morally Gary, is a good friend of mine, so be sure to toss him a follow. Ultrade got his stylist to work on Baraggan, whom I always remember as Not Eyes. His power to age my foes into dust inspired Ultrade to start with ground type, and things just fell into place from there. King, the fossil armor Pokemon, dark ground type. This Pokemon roams the desert to collect ancient bones for its armor. They frequently raid archaeological dig sites to steal worthy samples. Ultrade did an amazing job on this one. I love the use of the fossil as armor, keeping to the skeletal theme of Baraggan. And the fur under the plating is such an interesting look, which also calls to mind the original's coat. As for ability, Senescence, which lowers the target's speed whenever they make contact. I think it represents the whole aging aspect quite neatly. From the king at his court to lone wolf, it's time for Coyote Starrk. I know what you're thinking. Ain't he a coyote? Anyways, he's the #1 Espada and is so powerful weaker holos would die just hanging around him. Lone wolves normally just die hungry, but this one split its soul into two individuals. That's right, Starrk and Lineate are two halves of a whole guy. It's a really cool setup, so I initially thought about doing a ghost type, especially with all the ghost type storylines featuring loneliness. But his fighting style emphasis on energy blast and duplications made me pivot. Meet Ray Lobos, the overcharged Pokemon, dark electric type. This Pokemon leaves the pack when young, but quickly becomes lonely. It uses its vast stores of excess electricity to create a pup it treats as real. And to portray the ultimate move of partnership between Lineate and Starrk, I've gone with the ability Pack Tactics. Every 2 turns it summons a pup for a turn. That not only looks super adorable, but also guarantees the next move hits while also negating any recoil damage. That's right, this little pup sacrifices itself for your Volt Tackle, you monster! From laid back to high strung, it's Yammy! Ranking as both 10 and 0, he's the Hulk-like. You know, the big and angry guy who spends all his time eating, sleeping, and fighting? But while his lack of skill does lead him to getting worked over on, He only gets stronger and angrier from there, eventually turning into a kaiju. It's all very fighting type. With that in mind, here's Agigator, the enraged Pokemon, dark fighting type. Any interruption to its routine of eating and sleeping lead to it entering a blind fury, with any action only seeming to make it worse. While this trait has made it nearly impossible to train, some martial artists seek to emulate its state of almost zen-like blind fury. His ability Apoplexy grants him an attack, defense, or speed boost every time it receives damage. And now for super fast self-promo. I'm asking you all to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like to see more of my kind of content. If you really like it, hop on to my membership and you'll get access to the Discord, where you can give me live feedback as I work out the designs and help me turn crude sketches like this into their final form. That's all, back to the art. And now for the final member, Ulquiorra. With his gothic makeup, his resurrection's huge bat wings, and its name being Spanish for bat, clearly there is only one form this Pokemon to take: a dragon! Here is Dragomir, the Night Fury Pokemon, a dark dragon type, a mysterious dragon said to fly as quietly as a mouse. It's never seen during the day, but it's said to breathe a smokeless green fire that does not burn. As Ulquiorra was the most cold and dispassionate of the whole gang, I tried to reflect that with very neutral body language and very subdued colors. His ability Dark Light would let any dragon or dark moves turn into other types if it would be less than normally effective. And that's all the Espadas! I hope you all enjoyed the mini-series. If you give enough of YouTube indicators including memberships, I'll get the picture that you all want more Bleach stuff. Maybe something with Zampactos? And here's another shout out to Alltrade. Thanks for helping me out, and I hope we can collab again. And make sure to comment on your favorite design, and I'll see you all sometime soon.